sell. This shit crazy.
Nathan.
So I know most of the time you try to figure out, are things cheaper here? Like, should I wait to buy something until I come here? And that's just what I did right now with Trent. I got him some contact lenses. It was really easy to get. All I had to do was just walk in there with the prescription, and that was it. I didn't have to do anything else. Walk in there with the prescription and buy them. And that was it. Anyways, you know one fun fact? I didn't really realize, but you know, bami mudang, one of my favorite dishes now. Which is funny because first off, I said, why would you ever eat noodles with no liquid in it? Why would you eat them dry? It's just weird. And then now, it's like one of my favorite dishes. But interesting enough, Steve's the one that showed me bami mudang. He's the first person that took me to eat it. And when I got those contact lenses, I'm right around that area. So I decided to make this pit stop here. But this noodle place is inside of a museum. Look at this. And then that's the noodle place. Interesting. I swear that thing looks like there's somebody in there. But I guess there's not. And I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to touch it. So I didn't touch it. And if there's somebody in there, they're fooling me. Anyways, there's a coffee shop. You know, I need to get back because me, Marnie, Lex shot a music video yesterday. But this is procrastination at its finest. I'm just taking my time. I don't even like museums. What am I doing in here? I'm just literally in here spending time. For what reason? You know what? I need to go home. But after I get this coffee. Okay, besides the coffee, look how close I am to this lady right here. Obviously there's a glass between us, but if this glass wasn't here, we'd be touching. So the glass got to be that thick. We're like laying on each other right now. Oh, she got mad.
Man, I had Nathan up on my zone. Producing wealth, no, I ain't on licks. Straight lean, no sip. She looking at man like you taking a piss. I stay locked in the stoop. Care about the fam, I don't care about you. I was a youth, just 3.5. I turned that 10, get rich on zoot. Yeah, I told my team, sit back and watch the view. Baddie or cute, it don't make sense that she ain't me.
Okay, so my passport officially came in. Here's the new passport, and it's a little thicker. This is my old one. They sent it back, but obviously it has these, so it's null and void. They didn't put a stamp in this old one, which is cool, because then it just leaves me more space. So hopefully they stamped this one on the exit. I don't know. They couldn't stamp this one if it has no stamp in it, right? So that took a total of about a month. It took close to about a month to get here because once I put in the application and I sent it off, they emailed me and said, we didn't get your payment, which I did pay them. So, and then I had to send them to show them that I paid them. And then I also had to pay for the passback envelope because when I was sending it, for some reason, we just couldn't seem to figure out the passback thing. Nonetheless, 1 month and I got my passport, which is cool because it's just cool. I don't know. I just got it. Anyways, so yesterday, as I was saying, I shot a video with Marnie and Lex. That was my first time shooting a physical on the spot music video. So I know I've said this a few times, but I will just tell you my plan on making content. You have two routes. You can take your time and make everything perfect, right? You can come out with content, you know, maybe once a week, twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how quick you can move. Or you can come out with more content with less quality. Now, obviously, the way I choose is more content with less quality, just because from my experience, when you take so much time with one thing and then it doesn't get the respect you think it deserves, it doesn't get the views you think it deserves, it's kind of, I don't want to say demoralizing, but it's kind of like, dang, I did all that just for this. So I figured the best way to negate that is to just come out with more content. That way you kind of don't even give yourself a chance to sit there and think like, oh man, well I could. If you're busy just always making content, always working, then you don't even have time to think about, well, I wonder if this one did good. Or that's why I like my daily vlogs. I just make them and I post them and that's it. I don't go back. I don't do any of that because I think, me personally, I'll drive myself crazy once I start looking at numbers and trying to figure out, well, if I do the 30 set, you know exactly what I'm saying. Anyways, so with that being said, this is what my timeline looks like for this video I'm making right now. So usually I just have one main timeline, but this time I got 4 scenes that I can use, and then I got some B-roll in there, some drone shots, you know, just a little bit of B-roll here and there, random stuff, you know, rapper stuff. So let's see how this one comes out, because this is my first time doing this. And even though I just made it yesterday and I'll have it ready by the end of day today, that's a 1-day turnaround. That's, I mean, I don't know if I'm tripping here, but I think that's a pretty quick turnaround. Anyways, 1-day turnaround. Let's see what it looks like after I finish it.
Boys remix, tell them money, tell them one time. My life, my money, bitch. No fuck pussy if you daddy, bitch.
God damn.
My bad. My shit go fuck me up.
Peripheral vision.
Is 0.